Ayo, peace, love, soul. God bless. What happened? This. God bless anyone that tapped in, tuned in. That's to get turned down. God bless anyone tapped in, tuned in. Peace, love, soul. Sorry, I just did that twice. But good AM. It's not morning time actually. It's 7:52 p.m. But I hope that you have that momentum flow. That in the morning, I feel like, you know, if my mind's racing at night, I'm like, wow, she's so pretty. Um, I wish I didn't get kicked out. Wow, that was really nice. Oh, I guess everything happens for, my mind races at night until I, become familiar with myself, identify, those thoughts, love those thoughts, let those thoughts go, and go within to my heart space, shift to my heart. You can shift to your heart. Oh my God, that's crazy. Actually, the electromagnetic frequency of the brain, right here, the electromagnetic frequency that you are resonating in your brain is powerful, right? But the electromagnetic frequency of the heart is 10 times more powerful than the brain. So, if you knew the power of your heart, the transformative, transmuting, like transcending all any trauma you have, you can love yourself, you can direct to your heart can transform it, your heart can love it, because within your heart is God, oh my God, right? You ever think, I wish there was something bigger than me? Well, inside you there's a kingdom of heaven within you, there's a peace within you, there's a love within you, there's a God within you. Our ego. Oh, this is why I'm live also. So I've reacted to Matan and Bryce Crawford. Shout out to Bryce Crawford. um I think he's great. But this is gonna be even worse. This is Matan versus Alex O'Connor, intense religious debate. So, if you don't know, Alex O'Connor not recently, but he blew up. He's pretty big right now. I guess. So let me spark up. So I'm gonna react to this. He is a big, um, he's not an atheist, is he? He's an atheist, right? Or agnostic. He's a big non-believer in Jesus. And it's like, you got this guy, Jesus Christ, walks with me, walks with millions of people, performs miracles, loves people, and then you got this guy who's like, I don't believe it. I don't think Jesus is real. And it's just interesting, because it's like, okay, wow.
Imagine bringing your side project to life just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Serious than me.
Alright, right off the bat, I just want to say thank you to my father on earth that died 2014. Well, he transcended, and now I have a spirit guide, right? I want to thank Jesus Christ for being my spirit. You know, speaking of spirit guides, the funny thing about spirit guides, like, some people might assume that a spirit guide is going to bump into you and then be like an angel and be like, I am your spirit guide, go that way. And it's like, maybe our spirit guides know that reality that we live, when we live in reality, right, every day, working, making money, your spirit guide might only have to nudge you a little bit in a certain direction for you to get the message that is coming to you in reality, not from um, the spirit guide. Like an angel can show up to you right in your face, but sometimes the messages are easier if it's just like a little push in the right direction, and then it's something that shows up to you. I think God is so beautiful. God, shout out to God and all his angels. You are one of God's angels.
Could say that.
But here we go.
So I appreciate you coming.
Let me play back.
Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast. So today's guest.
I just noticed, why is he oiled up? Or why is he greased up? What is on him? Look at Matan in this freeze frame. I wish I could zoom in. He's so cute. Pause. Alright. He's 18 now. I can't say that anymore. What?
We have Cosmic Skeptic. Welcome in.
Look at him.
Yeah.
Matan
And then
is
for
like
today's co-host, we have Mike.
like a little
Welcome
kid,
in,
like
Mike.
me when I
Mike,
was
take your
12
seat
years
over
old.
there on
He's
the left.
literally me when I was... Oh my God, he's here.
Can you pull your mic a little closer to you, by the way?
I suppose this is about time to say that I'm allergic to nuts.
You're allergic to what?
To nuts.
Why would that be a bad time to say that?
Well, I can smell them.
He's about to have an
From here.
allergic reaction.
Okay,
There's
well, I
peanut
guess in
nut
case,
all
and just
over
make sure
him.
to pull the mic close to you.
Peanut
They
nut-
have
peanut
like
butter
that
nut
pickup
all
scene
over
where they
him.
don't pick up that much. So in case anybody doesn't know you, please introduce yourself and all that one.
My name is Alex. I am a podcaster, much like yourself. Although I suppose not that much like yourself, but
Right.
to some degree.
You're a little less serious than me.
You could say that.
Okay, so I appreciate you coming on. So I got you a couple of gifts. We'll start off right now.
That's very kind.
Take a schmeat
Am I supposed to
break,
open this
smoke
now or
some
wait
schmeat.
till Christmas?
No, you can open it now. It has nothing to do with the holidays.
It feels like a book. Is it going to be covered in peanut butter?
No.
I hope it's the Bible and he's gonna try to convert him. Let's convert Alex O'Connor to a
more.
full-on Christian.
Michael Moore
Ah. Ann Coulter.
and Coulter.
Yeah, I've heard of her.
So I got your book in case, because that's how I got smart. I know you want to learn about philosophy and stuff.
By reading Ann Coulter.
Yes.
Is it signed? That's a shame.
It's not signed by Ann Coulter. Is that disappointing?
A little bit, you know.
Okay, so I'll make it up with another gift.
Beautiful. Gosh, you've really pushed the boat out here.
Is that a scroll?
What is it?
It's the paperback.
That's
Matan, if you see this, which, you know, I'm just yapping. If you see this, I love you. Don't. And I love Mike. Look at Mike. Shout out to Connor, Alex O'Connor. I don't know who this guy is, honestly.
a different book, I think.
A
Don't
mug
copyright me.
by Ann Coulter.
That's about black people. This one is about terrorists.
Okay.
So it's a little different, and then I'll give you some more gifts throughout the episode. So
That
you
sounds fun.
awesome. Did you know that an atheist has 20 IQ points lower than a religious? So doesn't that mean something?
That might well be true. I'd like to see a source for that study.
I don't have my phone on me, so it's just on paper. But let's just assume it is.
Oh, I see. Is that just based on your personal experience?
No, it's based on like Bloomberg or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, how many atheists have you met? And how many religious people have you
I met a lot of people. I mean, imagine every time I run into the street, it's probably like what, 50-50 nowadays?
Do you consider that meeting someone?
Yeah, I would say so.
And do you think that IQ is the final arbiter of intelligence? I mean, for a lot of people, religious experience is the key reason why people come to believe.
I
in
would
God.
say that
That's got nothing to
IQ
do
is a
with
very
intelligence.
important thing
Might well be, yeah. But for this, maybe not.
for religion.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the experience of God.
I
is
mean, it
about-
kind of points to something. If you ask me, like,
Come on, guys.
you know, what's the difference between
Okay.
some American versus an American with another, like, sort of verb at the beginning of it,
Yes.
I would point to IQ.
Yeah, that's fine. But do you think that if God existed, He would make it easier for clever people to get into heaven?
Is this broadcast?
I don't think that's how heaven works. I think he's gonna.
Me neither.
I think he's gonna strike down the idiots. That's why they're stupid.
Idiots, maybe not. I think idiots are one of,
What's going on? My live is
at least in
not working?
the Christian tradition, one of God's favorites.
The idiots? Why is that? Are you saying the Christians are stupid?
I'm saying that Jesus' disciples were illiterate, and they were partly picked for that reason.
Well, I'm not gonna be able to really argue on this because I'm not super religious, nor am I Christian. But I'm not really. I kind of don't like atheism as an idea because when I meet them, they're more typically liberal. I'm not a big fan of liberals.
Right.
We're in the UK right now. I mean, there's a ton of immigrants. We're shooting this in central London. It's like a nightmare going around here. I'm kind of scared for my life a little bit, to be completely honest.
Yes. Well, what was it you said about atheists a second ago?
What did I say? I don't remember. I said probably a couple of things.
I don't remember either. But yeah, I mean, you're quite right. It's London has one of the highest levels of immigration anywhere in Europe.
And
maybe
is
the
that
world.
because of atheists?
No, I don't think so. It's hard to say. I mean, people like to say, you know, if you remove religion
doing
from a
the Joker?
society, well, you end up with this sort of vacuum which is filled by other ideologies that we don't like Islam. But I think that's a little
Isn't that
bit
a
too-
religion?
yes, it is. But I think it's a
So
little
then
bit
that
too
doesn't
easy.
make any sense.
You described atheism as a belief. You said you don't like it as a belief. But
I don't like well, whatever it is. You're doing like semantics with me because you know the words better than me. I'm more of a simple, straight
Yes.
speaker. You're more of a confuser, I'd say.
That's-
you know
that's-
all the terminology, so you put and you know.
You're more of a confuser, I'd say. Shout out to Matan Evans, man. Shout out to Matan.
How to speak real quick, so then I don't know what you're talking about. But I would say that you're like level 2, I'm level 3, because I'm smart enough, way smarter than you, where I can call out that I don't
Yes.
even have
Yes,
the
Matan.
level of understanding to know what you're
Yeah,
saying.
you don't even need to make a good argument in order to.
No, forget the good argument.
Yeah, I
You're
see.
I recognize that you're not making a good argument. You're just putting many fancy words together.
That might be true. Atheism, in my view, Bill Maher put it well when he said that atheism is a belief like abstinence is a sex position. It's a sort of neutral position that people take. I just don't believe this.
Well,
That's
I'm
all.
also kind of anti-sex and hookup culture as well.
Well,
and
that-
I
that
hate
sounds
Bill
very
Maher.
Christian.
I want to physically. Well, I don't know what you're allowed to say here in London.
You want to physically what?
Well, I'm not going to say it. When I'll get back to the
That
United
wouldn't be very
States,
Christian.
I'll be a little careful. We're on Rumble, to be fair, though.
Oh yes, you might have the Met Police at your door if you say the wrong thing.
Right. You know, when I got here to London, one of the things I noticed, it's like in the US, I get those phone scammers calling me.
Yes.
They're allowed. They're not. They're all over the streets here.
Yes, I think I know what you mean, and you might well be right. And Coulter again,
What's that book about?
liberal victims and their assault on America. Have you read all of these?
I wanted to kind of help you get a little smarter and a little more educated. You
That's
seem
very
like a
kind.
nice and friendly guy.
What's your favorite book?
Ann Coulter guilty, liberal victims and their assault on America.
Yeah, good answer. Followed
How do you
closely
think?
by the Bible. I
Ann
suppose.
Coulter must be very smart if she's able to make this many books and stuff.
That might be right, but then they do say everyone has a book in them.
Yeah, but not, most people can't produce it.
Yes, in most cases that's what it should say.
See, this is what I mean. You're able to put those things together, but when you dissect what you're saying, it's just like it's like most people have eyes. You know, I don't know what that
so
means.
what I just said doesn't make sense.
It's like just it's
What-
meaningless sense.
What did I just say?
I don't see. That's the point. You're trying to see if I have the high enough
What-
IQ level to remember stuff, because that's sort of one of the things that IQ works on.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's what I mean.
Do you remember the last thing I said?
You remember the last thing I said?
Before that?
Remember the last thing I said?
I'm not sure about that. We'll have to check.
Before
the tape.
that,
We'll have to check the tape.
we'll have to check that.
Alex O'Connor is sweating right now. I wish I could zoom in on his face.
That's not even right. You see.
We'll have to
You're
check the
doing so
tape.
well. You were doing so well. It was almost a good.
I
bit.
was doing pretty good. What was the last thing I said?
I don't know, but I'm not.
Okay,
I'm,
so
I'm not
clearly
interviewing
now we
you.
understand the difference here between my intelligence and yours.
Yes.
Why is there green and red apples but not blue ones? How can you explain that, genius?
That is a phenomenal question. The reason is, my friend, and it's an important question, is that, you know, when you look at a leaf or something and you think that it's green, it's not that the leaf is green, it's that it absorbs everything except green. It actually repels the green light, and that's why you see the green. So apples are not really so much red and green as they repel those lights, and that's why you see it.
So
But
why
yeah,
can't? But I want a blue one.
why
It would
not
look
blue?
cool.
Why not blue? Quite
Yeah.
right. Well, we don't know.
Why doesn't it absorb or repel it? Whatever is the one you said. I mean, I don't even know what you're talking about. Is that what you're saying is true, or you're making it up on the spot?
I'm saying that's true, but it's.
It would be more impressive had you just made that up.
I know it would have been. I should have given that a go. But no, it is actually a great mystery as to why, you know, the way I could explain why the wavelengths bounce off of this and hit my eye and not other ones, but why that's experienced as redness as opposed to something else.
Red?
Yeah.
No, but the Grinch is green.
The Grinch is green. Yes, he is.
So it's not red. You're wrong.
But once again, the Grinch is not green.
This is what I mean. You're a deceiver. You're trying to make me believe this is red, but I know for a fact that the Grinch is green.
You're actually exactly wrong. The Grinch is not green. It's the one thing the Grinch is not, because the Grinch reflects the green light. And that's why you see it as green.
Now, the reason why you would be wrong there is because the Grinch is a fictional character. Okay?
Yes,
He's
yes.
described as green.
You're quite right.
Okay, so I got you.
But some fictional characters exist more so than.
The Grinch does not.
Well, do you say that? Do you think that Hamlet existed?
Hamel?
Hamlet.
I don't know what that is.
Do you think that the Grinch exists?
No, he does not.
Okay, but can you imagine, say, something like a fictional character who was never written into existence also doesn't exist, but seems to exist less than the Grinch does? So the Grinch exists.
No, they
less,
both don't exist.
The Grinch exists less than the table, but something which
The table is real, the Grinch is green.
the table's real.
The table is real.
How do you know that?
This is what I mean with the philosophers and the atheists.
know.
This is my issue with
They're
it.
terrible.
When you get to the top level atheists, it's just guys asking you like, am I real? What am I doing here? It's like, hey man, I don't have an answer. And I want to physically do stuff to Bill Maher.
That's.
Do you know Bill Maher?
I've never met him, no.
Do you have his address?
I'm afraid not, and if I did, I would be loath to give it to you.
You would be loving to give it to me?
Loath. Although, when you say you want to do physical things to him, I can't
Not
tell
in a
if-
sexual way. I am actually...
Oh, I see. I couldn't tell if you're infatuated or...
2 thumbs down for
something worse.
homosexuality here on this channel.
That's also expected.
Yours from what?
There's not much that's surprising me, in other words, about what you're saying. It's very
You're
interesting.
agreeing with it, you're saying.
No, I didn't say that.
That's another issue. We'll move on. That's another issue with philosophers, by the way, and atheists.
Yes.
They typically like, the homosexuality thing.
Shut up.
Well, I think a lot of atheists
Are
lack...
homosexuals.
Some atheists are homosexuals.
Ooh.
I know, it's terrifying. But of course, if you're an atheist, you lack one of the principal reasons that people have to stand in opposition to homosexuality, which is because you think that God told you that. That was how things should be.
Do you believe in
what?
Justin?
Justin.
What?
If you're an atheist, you lack one of the principal reasons that people have to stand in opposition to homosexuality, which is because you think that God told you that. That
Do-
was how things should be.
What?
But of course, if you're an atheist, you lack one of the principal reasons that people have to stand in opposition to homosexuality, which is because you think that God told you that. That
Do-
was how things should be.
Do you believe in Justin?
Justin.
Yeah.
Justin who?
Justin Bieber. Are you a believer?
I would say yes. I think he's been through a lot.
But how can that be?
Great question. I like the music.
How do you know that music is real? See, now I can ask stupid questions like that. How do you know that your ears are hearing stuff and that it's not reflecting bounces of red? Because you see how stupid that sounds when it's
You would
given
be
back to you?
amazed at how profound a question that really is. And I can give you a stupid answer if you like.
I would-
And that's what philosophy
That
is
was a
most
smart
engaging.
question.
Oh, please, I'm so excited to see what this one's going to be.
I know, I wanted to give you
Hardback.
some gifts.
How
What is
fun.
it?
It's a hardback.
A hard book?
A hardback.
I
Don't be
don't
scared of
speak
the
your
terminology.
version of English.
A hardback. It's a literary term, not a gay one. Don't worry. Let's see. Did you buy these specially,
Can you still hear me?
or did you just have
I'm
them
giving
lying
them
around?
from my own personal collection
That's
because I want you to become
incredible.
intelligent. This
Luckily-
one is special for you. This one is
Luckily,
especially.
you've got 10 copies of each. Godless.
Yeah.
Gosh, she really does shit them out, doesn't she?
She must be some sort of genius.
I mean, that is impressive. Have you read all of this?
Yeah.
What's your favorite chapter?
I don't think that's how the books work. It's more like it
okay.
just like. Let me show you here. You see what I mean?
That one's a great one. Yeah.
No, that's not. These are not chapters. It's all just like a longer book. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see. Yeah, because she has to get all of her thoughts out. She's just sort of that sharp. You missed her.
I missed putting it on top of it.
It looked like it.
How did you know that I wasn't trying to do a thing where it slipped off and went here?
Well, maybe you were. That would have been.
I was
cool.
actually planning for you to ask me about that, and I could explain it and then put it there.
That's an incredible talent you have.
Why are you only allowed to carry 64 blocks in Minecraft? It seems like an arbitrary number and makes the game tougher to play.
Good question. But there are arbitrary rules in the real universe that we inhabit. Why can only things travel to a maximum?
These
of the
things are
speed
not
of light?
decided by people. These are.
Whoa! Hold on. I thought that you weren't an atheist. Somebody must have decided the maximal speed of light. If
Yeah,
no
but
one
not a
decided it,
human
that
that I've
means there's no
interacted
design.
with. Somebody did.
Are you a Christian?
No, I'm not Christian, but I am like sort of religious.
Oh, I see. Okay. So you don't think that God can be a human?
I'm Christian because I walk with Christ, and Christ walks with me.
Are you asking this because of the Jesus thing?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
I've heard different.
I'm not
Are
Christian.
you
Christian?
No, I'm not Christian,
Because
but I am like sort of religious.
Believe every
Oh, I see,
word in the
okay.
Bible.
So you
that
don't think that God can be a
was
human?
in the hands of many different people. So many different people. If you're a king or a queen, if you're a ruler, if you're in power and you want more power, you want more control over the people, and you have your hands on the Bible, the words of Jesus Christ. There's the words of Jesus Christ. I'm too lit for this. There's the words of Jesus Christ, and then there's the Bible. Just a little bit of, truth, a lot of truthful stuff, but what if some things were twisted? What if Jesus said, see this way that I am, see this way, say Jesus is right here, see this way that I am, if you be like me, if you follow this way, if you're riding this way, going this way, you can be in the presence of God?
You weren't an atheist. Somebody must have decided the maximal speed of light. If
Yeah,
no
but
one
not a
decided it,
human
then
that I've
there's no
interacted
designer.
with. Somebody did.
Are you a Christian?
No, I'm not Christian, but I would.
kidding.
I am
I'm-
like sort of religious.
Oh, I
To
see. Okay.
keep
So
the
you don't
video-
think that God can be a
cut me
human?
off.
Are you asking this because of the Jesus thing?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
I've heard different explanations where they say that Jesus isn't God, but he is like the Son of God.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, this is what the entirety of early Christianity was all about, trying to work that out.
Right.
Which you could probably make some contributions to if you gave it some thought.
To what?
To Christology, the nature of studying the sort of nature of Jesus.
What are you reading there?
Trying to see if we get a mention of the Nazarene in her book. Incredibly, she seems not to mention him once.
Not to mention
Interesting.
who.
Jesus. She mentions John Paul II 2 times,
is
but she
this
doesn't mention
person?
Jesus.
How are you checking that she didn't mention Jesus? You didn't just read the whole book.
Did you say
That
Anne
it's
Hathaway?
called an index.
I don't think
If
so.
you'd ever got to the end of a book, you'd probably know.
No, because that's just the nonsense stuff at the back.
Oh, I
of
see,
the-
yeah.
This is like for people who are trying to skip
Is he
around
offended?
because that.
times, but
Is he offended by Matan Evans?
she doesn't mention Jesus.
How are you checking that she didn't mention Jesus? You didn't just read the whole book.
That it's called an index. If you'd ever got to the end of a book, you'd probably know.
No, because that's just the nonsense stuff at the back.
Oh, I
The-
see. Yeah.
This is like for people who are trying to skip around in the book.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was trying to do.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Isn't
saying.
Who is this?
The book is great.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what it's called, but I get like a percentage. This will be linked in the description.
Oh, like an affiliate.
I'm an
marketing.
affiliate
Oh,
of
great,
Ann
yeah.
Coulter.
Then I'll wave it around a little bit more so that people are
Super helpful for me.
tempted to buy it.
Should teachers be allowed to have sex with young students?
Teachers, did you say?
Yes.
Probably not.
Why is that?
Because I think that we're in broad agreement that one of the most important parts of any kind of sexual encounter is the.
Well, the
enthusiastic
teachers
consent
don't
of
agree
both-
with you.
Both sides. They don't. No.
Okay, so how about
Many
that?
teachers do, but some do not.
Well, I'm obviously referencing the teachers who I'm referencing in the same question.
I see. I see. Well, that might be true, but of course we can disagree about things, and one of us is right and one of us is wrong.
Well, is that how you believe things?
It's how you.
I stumped you there.
It's how you approach the world. It's what.
I
you
feel a
think is
little
true
bad
about
because
the
I
world.
stumped you so. You started stuttering.
I've been skewered.
Yeah, you've been destroyed, so I'll give you now another gift.
This will make up for it. This.
That's gonna be a good one. I can just
I
tell.
can just feel. I can feel at some point. At some point.
That's gonna be a good one.
At some point, this train is going to break. At some point, it's going
What
to
is
be
it?
something else. And what you will do is you will give me something that is not by Ann Coulter. Let's see
What is
this
it?
one. Oh, come on! This is quite something. Where did you get this?
What is it?
I feel like I'm on Nardwar. This is crazy. This looks to me like an audiobook in CD-ROM form. Do I actually get to keep this?
You get to keep every single piece of Ann Coulter merchandise that I'm giving you.
This is incredible. Where did you get this?
Shout out Matan.
That's all yours.
Amazon.com is where you got it, probably. And if you use the link matan in the description. This is great.
I
really
actually,
like that.
I'm gonna cut this out. I actually found all of this in a trash can outside of my buddy's house.
I see.
And I read it, I became smarter, and I wanted to give it to you.
Wow.
It's not like I found it in a trash can. I was like, I'll pass it on.
So
I
you're-
was
the
like,
things you're literally saying are things you're saying to me are literally from the gutter. Like your thoughts are
no, because that.
literally originated in a
No,
in a-
because the
in a-
book here,
in a
this is
dustbin.
just one copy of it. Maybe this is from the gutter, but not the book itself.
I see.
She wrote it, and she's, whatever. I
She's
forget.
something. She uses the same image. It's like the same image every time, isn't it? It's like.
It's because he's the same person. It's
Do you think this was like the same photo shoot, and she just like stockpiled them so that whenever she writes a book, she can just sort of.
what was she supposed to put somebody else on it, or was she supposed to paint herself?
She could probably do with changing the color scheme a little bit, maybe tell them apart.
What if the book is selling really well? So she wants it to look similar.
I'm not quite sure that's how marketing works, although I don't work for.
Well, you don't know
Illustrate.
better than how many books have you made?
How many subscribers do you have?
I don't know the exact amount, maybe like 1 million.
That's impressive. That's good.
Why did you ask that?
Could
Why
be
did that
better,
have
could
to
be
do
better.
with it?
Well, if we want to talk about marketing, I think you do very well.
I'm not claiming that I do better marketing than
extremely
you.
impressive.
I'm
Extremely
claiming that
impressive.
you have worse marketing than Ann Coulter.
And you have the same color scheme, so I can see why you're defending her.
What's the color
at that.
scheme?
Black and white.
I mean, you're saying because her skin is white?
Mm.
I wouldn't have a black person on the show.
I see. But didn't you just have some black people on the show?
No, I didn't. Who did I have on that was black?
I suppose they might say that they are something else.
I don't know what you're referring to. Is there a specific?
Why not look at Mike? If I was on this podcast, I would talk to Mike. Talk to Mike.
Had a black person on the show, it's like I must have woke up and my eyes must have been deceiving me.
Didn't you just have some black Israelites on the show?
No, because that was like a black Israelite.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
They're Jewish.
They're probably going to think they're something else. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
that doesn't count.
So as long as they don't think they're black, you're okay with it. So that implies that the problem is not if they're really black, but if they think they're black. So if I told you,
to
I
be
think
fair,
I'm
that's
black,
true. But at the same time, I got him to like kind of attack on the rabbis,
yes,
and I love that.
yeah.
So it's like you know what I mean? You
I
give up
see.
one thing for another. I had to make a
Right.
substitution there. So he is black. I don't
So
think.
if I thought I was black, would that mean you would kick me off the show?
If you were gonna debate a rabbi,
I see. Yeah. Okay.
then I would probably.
It's sort
do
of
it.
like weighing up.
I think it would be awesome if you wanted to come back here one day and paint yourself black and debate a rabbi.
Not so sure about that. I'll do one of those things and not the other. I
Is that
won't tell you
illegal
which.
here?
I need to
it
make
might well be.
timestamps. Like
Everything
I need to watch
seems to be
the video
illegal here.
beforehand.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing.
This book might be illegal here.
That book is
If it causes
fantastic.
enough anxiety, which stare like that.
Are Indians currently conducting their revenge for colonization?
Some people unironically say that, or at the very least say that the
You think I said that ironically?
mass immigration into the UK are. No, I don't think I implied that. That mass immigration into the UK should be accepted as some kind of, comeuppance for the actions of the British Empire. And in fairness, Britain did go around for
I don't even know if my
a very long
like,
time telling people whether.
And that's
whether you
why
like it or
they
not.
have technology, and in India they go to the bathroom in like their hands or something. That's what I heard.
Some people do that in the UK too.
Yeah, crazy people. If you have a toilet in India, it's like they probably think you're crazy. It goes the complete opposite way over there.
I've never been. I wouldn't know. But I do know that Britain told people for a very long time, whether you like it or not, you are British. And now they're cashing in that chip. Saying
They
it's
were
fine.
telling the Indians they were British.
Oh, yeah.
That was a massive mistake, I would say.
I think I would agree with you, though maybe not for the same reasons.
What's the? It seems like we're sort of in agreement. You're saying that you don't really support the amount of immigration that the UK
This
is
is a
allowing.
mic test.
I don't think
mic
any,
test,
but no
mic test.
major
I
political.
gotta see if my mic even works. Because it didn't work last time. Oh, wait. Yeah. Could do it real quick. Then I'm gonna have that guy commenting again. Talking about how's. Oh, test. Yo, you're. Talking about how's. Oh, let's make it a noise. Yo, you're. Let's make it a